Hello again. Winter is here. But just the day before, it was time to get my electric sailboat out from the water. You can check the 9-part series of turning this boat into electric up there. And before the snow really started to pile up, I wanted to tension the tent properly. And I strongly suggest you don't leave aluminum cans in the freezing temperatures. The tent was actually pretty loose after the summer. It was quite a job to get all those snow off before starting to tension it. And as a reminder, my name is Panu, and in this channel I'm building this 15-meter liveaboard cruising sailboat from scratch. And there is plenty of material what kind of boat that will be, so check the previous videos if you haven't already. But now we are continuing with the boat build. It's now a week since I filmed the last video with the questions and answers, and I mentioned there that the epoxy should arrive this week, but it didn't, so I'm still waiting for it. But I'm still preparing everything for those next frames. So let's take a look what I have done here. In one video a few weeks back, I mentioned that I got this nice pile of MDF boards for free from a fellow that follows my channel and lives nearby. He dropped this pile in here. And that is excellent news because now I can make the molds for the frames from that MDF like this. And what I actually did was a little optimization, and I took 5 frames at once and made all the parts at once. So I think here is 2 of those boards cut into these pieces, and these are all the mold parts that will form the shape of the frame on the table. There should be 5 of them here, for 5 frames, I mean. As I mentioned, I did a little optimization. I took all those parts with the computer and used this neat nesting tool to put them all in optimized order into those boards and then just cut them out. And here are the results. So this is an example piece. It's one part of the mold. And there is actually 2 of them from each of those. So they go together like this, and it is pretty close to the thickness I need. I still need to put a little bit of a spacer between here to make the actual thickness I need, but that should be pretty easy. There's these, this is 1 millimeter, there's 2, 3, 4 and 5 millimeters of these spacers. I can just put them between there. And now the thickness should be pretty close what I need. A few millimeters more, but you get the idea. So I can use this MDF, which is pretty constant, easy to work with, requires no actual preparing to do, and that is awesome. And then I did also these markings. This is a bit of, maybe you can see it. With these markings I can see which one is which, so every piece has one of these markings. This is actually clock kind of thing, so it is 4 o'clock, frame number 4. These are all here. I just need to clean up them a little bit. And also what I did previously, a few weeks back already, was these floor pieces for all those 5 frames. There are actually 4 of them because the 5th doesn't have that floor piece at all. So these are all done and ready to go. And what I'm continuing today is to cut the plywood pieces. It should be pretty quick process, but there's quite a lot of them. There is 6 sheets of plywood to be cut into these 5 frames. And there's a reason why I did the 5 frames to get the little bit optimized, because there is some waste always coming from the plywood sheets, and when I put more of the frames in the same cut, I can kind of lay them down to the sheets and get more pieces out of them instead of just going one by one. It is now minus 4 degrees Celsius in here. Pretty all right, plenty of clothes on. It's dry, which is nice. And the CNC machine's cooling system has plenty of antifreeze on them, so it should be all right. And meanwhile, the machine is doing the cutting. I'm gonna make a proper cleanup with the table and everything here and organize a little bit. And yeah, work continues. You have probably seen all this before, but here you can just see how crooked these plywood sheets are when they are stored in the cold and a little bit damp environment. So I really needed to step over there and make it stay down when making these mounting holes. With feed of 2000 millimeters per minute, the cutting of single sheet took a little bit less than an hour. just the sake of fun, a little bit of a winter blizzard mission. So, just wanted to make sure that the snow isn't piling up on the roof of the tent. Interesting weather, -9 degrees Celsius, and let's see. Not that bad actually, but plenty of snow on the road. Doesn't look that bad. See on the side. There is snow to the knee already. Not sure if you can see, it's pretty dark here. But not that much snow on the roof. Check the other side as well. This is actually pretty uncommon to get this much snow this early in the winter. There is some snow on this side, a little bit of a piles over there. Hopefully it won't stay in there. Tent seller said that snow shouldn't stick to the roof and stay there that much. Yeah, a little bit of a winter mission. I better get going before there's more snow that prevents me from driving ahead. Everything looks good. That's nice. I have some visitors here. This is Jouko from Vendia Wood. They gave me that beast of a machine behind there, and I promised them to use my CNC for something. They came to cut these amazing boards. This is Vendia Wood, which is special laminated plywood. It has actually oak veneer on top here. Rest of it is pine. Such a nice stuff. We cut some pieces with the CNC for test purposes. How does it look?
Well, it's a learning curve, but I think quite promising actually.
Accuracy should be plenty enough for you. They are making traditional boats from modern materials, and now there are some modern methods involved as well.
Yes, it's a very interesting process actually to see. But these are prototypes, so there is room for improvement.
Yeah, and that bit wasn't actually professional bit, it's kind of a cheap one, so we better tip that result maybe a little bit better as well. It's nice to film someone else doing something for a change. Yeah, it's a bit chilly here. Let's take a look. -7 degrees.
What, -7?
7, yes. Fortunately, this tent holds the wind, so it doesn't blow in here that much. I think we're out of here.
Yeah, we're out of here. Cheers.
As you saw, I got the epoxy delivery, and I already did yesterday the third frame for the boat. So it is underneath here in this cozy warm box to cure. And yeah, I want to just thank you, our concept company, to send me these green turtle epoxy stuff with a significant discount. Now this channel is officially sponsored by them. So I suggest you check that out. It is a bio-based epoxy system from Spain, a smallish company, which is great as well to be with cooperation with that kind of companies, of course. And the stuff seems to work very well in these low temperature conditions. There's great working time, and it seems to cure great in temperatures like 18 degrees beneath here. So that is great stuff to work with. Also, I want to mention Materialshop, which is the reseller of this product in Finland. They have all kinds of stuff regarding the composite materials, so if you have any needs for that, check them out. But now I think I'll end this video here. I'm gonna spend Christmas elsewhere, a few days off, and next week I'm gonna get back and laminate the next frame. There's everything ready for that. The slats, the molds, the plywood pieces are all here. And if you're in the neighborhood in the next few weeks, you're welcome to contact me and come to help me, because the lamination day is pretty substantial work. It's like a 7 to 8 hours by myself. Merry Christmas or holidays, whatever you do, wherever you are, and I'll put some footage here of the lamination of that frame. See you in the next video. Bye!